Yeah, live as a motherfucker.
Right. There's just putting out the jingle. So can't do it on the Hangout because it echoes.
No, that's okay.
Well, the Hangout didn't hear that, but if you go back and listen to the recording of the radio show, you'll see what went on. Still not quite figured out how to do it properly through the Hangout since we're new and we're quite well. We're not new, man. We've been doing this for a while, but it's
But the hangout bit's new.
the Hangout bit's new, and I don't know how to do it without giving people echoes and stuff. Yeah. So welcome to what is it called? Shit in the Shit episode 35, I think.
You know, I love the fact that you don't know the name of your own show that you've been doing since January.
Well, shut up, man. Look, that's how important it is to me, man. Right? That's it's just no shit's given. Anyway, we have a guest coming on somewhere on Twitter if we can work it out.
Oh, Kung Fu Man. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. It's so I'm gonna try and get this working out because Twitter's annoying. So I'll give him the hangout and he can jump on. Yes. Just give him this top bit up here, don't I? Right. So I'll just post that out and we'll see what happens. Jordan isn't here today because we've got Mike instead because I don't know, Mike's just better, I suppose, man. He's always here, so.
Well, Jordan's got to work, so we can't be too hard on him, really.
I know he's in America and the show time isn't great for that.
Yeah. I mean, if more of these shitlords gave us money, then, it'd be totally different, obviously.
Aye, because then he wouldn't need to work because he'd get paid.
Precisely. Subtle hint so I can do it now before you start getting pissed.
I like getting pissed, man. Leave me alone.
I know you do.
Got it. What else are we going to do up here?
Well, that's true. I mean, you all live in boxes and shit. But, so there are two important things this week. Oh, yes.
Yes, there is. And because I'm the biggest shitlord ever, I know what they are, but my mind's went blank.
Yes! Well, I'll tell you the ones that are important as far as I'm concerned.
SGP, wait. And the Birmingham meetup that I might be going to, might not be, I don't really know yet. It depends how much it actually costs. If it costs any more than, like, I don't know, like 70 odd quid, man, I'll not be able to go. Like, I've got the lift down there, but if it costs more than that
right,
to, like, a room to stay in, forget it, it's not going to happen.
Well, do you want the other news on that?
Yes.
Right, so we've got function rooms, as you know, right? And I'm telling everyone whilst I'm on the stream here with you because a lot of people that are going will listen. Now, you know we've got a queue of people, right?
Uh-huh.
Roughly. So what it is this. We've got basically enough people to fill the function rooms.
Mm-hmm.
But we're getting them to confirm that they're definitely going.
Uh-huh.
So to give you an idea, I've got the capacity for the function rooms up now. If everyone comes that says they're coming, including the queue, we have 3 more people than will fit in that function room.
Right. Well, right. You could just take me off the list, because that's fine. Don't care.
No. Wait for the rest of the plan. Calm down. Don't get your knickers in a twist just yet. So that basically means we're taking over the rest of the pub.
Oh, that's all right.
But we're just seeing how we're splitting it. Because basically, as you know, some people contribute to the GoFundMe and put the names down a while ago. So we're trying to make sure they get into the function room if they want to be in there. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
And we've got someone here.
Yes, we have. But continue with what you're saying.
So basically, we're trying to get everyone that's already contributed or put the names down a while ago to go in the function room and have the function room there, and then everyone else is going to be in the pub. but we're going to mix and match across the night because we're not monsters and we're not playing, you know, you guys can fuck off in the pub and we're just going to stay here in this expensive function room. We're just saying,
look, man, I'll be fine with that. I can just bring my DS or sit and play a game and have a pint. And just anyone that comes up to me, I'll just tell them to fuck off because I'm like that.
This is also true. But, you know, we've got E-celebs coming, so that's good.
Oh, which ones?
Sargon, Milo, Alan Bakar is coming. We've got Dr. Randomacam, one of the honey badgers.
Oh.
And he's coming. And we've got potentially the editor of Spiked Online coming if she wants to turn up. And we might have Cernovich if he's around. Which is nice.
Quite a big meet.
I would hope so. I mean, Shemi and the rest of us have put some serious effort in, you know? So...
A bit more effort sorry. A bit more effort into it than radio, probably. No, not really, man. I'm only so welcome to the show on Arif Radio called Shooting the Shit. Kung Fu Man, is it? Right? Yeah, off Twitter.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you fine, yeah.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
You could turn up your mic a wee bit more, maybe. Just
that bit better?
A tiny wee bit. Could be doing it more, but it's fine. We'll deal with it.
The main thing is you're audible.
Mm-hmm.
Good to hear.
So yes, there's the Birmingham thing, and the other major thing, as you rightly said, is the SPGA Play thing, which is less than 24 hours away.
I know. I was thinking about doing a live stream for it, but then I thought, no, there'll be loads of other people doing it, so I'll watch someone else because I don't need to be bored, really. To be honest.
Well, I mean, there's that. To be honest, I'm having people over tomorrow, so I'm just avoiding the whole thing till it's done.
Right, and that's. But if you go on Twitter, man, it'll be spoiled for you.
Oh yeah, I'm not going on Twitter. We're doing shit, but I'm just avoiding it till it's over because I don't want to deal with the spurging out whilst it's like midway through. You know.
Oh, that's really funny.
No, but I don't need this. Oh shit, Milo said a bad word. Oh, let's do this. Oh my goodness. Paolo's live stream's gone down. Shit, let's all fucking worry. No, I don't need that shit in my life, man. I'm 32. I'm gonna fucking die of a heart disease if that shit continues.
Well, there'll be 10 or 20 live streams, so everyone will be spurging out because the most popular one will go down, right? And then everyone will go here, and then they'll all jump to the next one, and you know what I mean? It'll be fun. That's what I'm looking forward to anyway. Just that wee bit of fun.
So, now, we've got Kung Fu Man on, right? And my first question is this. Kung Fu Man 316, are you a Steve Austin fan?
No, it's a John 316 reference, but I usually like Austin.
Fair enough.
All that just went over my head.
It's a wrestling thing.
Right, yeah, but I used to watch wrestling when I was wee. Like, popular and
if
stuff.
I recall correctly, basically what happened is Owen Hart used to be a big Bible thumper.
It's Jake the Snake Roberts, but...
Oh, yeah, and Austin went, after beating him, was said, I can't remember what John 316 was at the time, but basically says, Austin 316 says, I just kicked your ass, and it became his catchphrase as a result.
See, I remember, what was it, Jake the Snake, Rowdy Roddy Piper, the Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, the Legion of Doom, the Undertaker, there was loads of them, man.
Macho Man, Randy Savage, Sergeant Slaughter, the Iron Sheik, Andre the Giant, Captain Lou.
Guys, man.
Do I have to get Wrestling Nerd now? Because I don't want... I mean, we'll go for Ric Flair, Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers, Superstar Billy Graham, and Giant Gonzalez off the top of my head.
$1 Million Man.
Oh, Ted DiBiase. Fucking love Ted DiBiase.
I know. I just that's the only ones I know. After that, after all that was done and gone, I shouldn't tell you who's still in it now.
I can't.
Apart from who's that guy that was in the movies now as well.
John Cena.
John Cena, The Rock, Mike the Miz Mizzanin,
Rock.
Big Show.
That's the only one. That's the only one I know recent.
Right.
The Rock. So that's how.
I mean,
The Rock's actually a pretty decent actor. He's got good charisma. He tends to get bad scripts and good scripts.
yeah. By all accounts, he's a lovely bloke, even though he is the size of half a house.
Yeah.
Yes. He's fucking huge.
But he didn't used to be huge.
I see. I don't know, man. Like honestly, I've not watched wrestling since like the.
Well, he's a second or third generation wrestler, if I recall correctly, because I know his dad wrestled. I don't know if his granddad did.
He did, but it's his granddad on his mother's side. So you had High Chief Peter Maivia on his mum's side, then his dad, then him.
Ah.
I'll stop now.
So yeah,
No,
I was
it's
gonna
cool.
say we're a
I meant
gaming.
more for Mournblade, because he's going to cry in a minute.
I know. I know nothing about that stuff, so I mean, I'd just leave you talking about it. That'd be fine. But I'm not sure if the audience wants to hear that as well. And I don't know. Because
No, they want to hear his bitch about airplay.
Has anyone got fucking... No one will have it up. No one will have the chat up. There's no point in asking. But I've not even got it up because I was busy sorting stuff out.
I was gonna, but then I realised that I didn't because reasons.
I'm basically just gonna catch the fallout in my feed. I'm following enough people at this point. I'll see what happens quickly.
With the airplay thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watch it like just for something to do, man. Because I've not got any decent games to play. Well, I maybe have, but I've got such a long list. When I look at it, I'm like, do I play that? Do I play that? Do I play that? Do I play that? Do I play that?
You know what, Dutch Chairman? No, you don't fucking get attention in the chat. Suck my dick.
Is that a Google chat or the website chat?
Or the Aerith Radio chat.
Yes. You do get attention in the chat sometimes, but none of you say anything, so most of the time it gets ignored, and I'm concentrating on other stuff at the same time, so if no one else is in there, I won't know you're talking shit.
I just hate all of them, so...
Well, no, of course we hate them all. They know that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But here's the thing, like, there's been a lot of bitching about airplay, right? And I want to get the opinion on what's happened with the most recent update. You know, the update 12. Have you seen it?
Yeah, it was funny.
Oh, yeah.
It cheered me up.
It's like, right, so hold on. These people have been trying to shut this whole thing down, and somehow you think that they should be given a voice. Fine, I can understand that. You've got to give them freedom of speech, whatever else. But why would you listen to them about anything at all related to something they clearly have a hate boner for?
Well, that's the thing. You're not really... You're listening to them, you're giving them that chance, you're being the gracious host, but you're basically allowing them to make fools of themselves. I mean, look what happened with, I can't think right now, Chloe and Mercedes. Chloe basically got ripped apart, left and right. He walked into that, he made a complete ass of himself. Nobody cared what Chloe was going to say. Yeah. Everybody loved what happened.
Yeah, the other thing is, though, for coming through the other perspective, it's funny, though, it's like complete projection, right? Because they're telling us, well, maybe not all of us, some of the people in Gamergate might do some of that shit, but everyone that I know has not done any of that shit, right, at all. But they're doing it, though.
Yeah.
Evidence that side's doing it.
the thing is, what we can't say is that no one in Gamergate has done these things. What we can say is a couple of these no-name marks are not people that are instantly recognised as part of Gamergate. People like Randy Harper, instantly recognisable as anti-Gamergate, and she's doxed and harassed people. Some fucking egg account with 3 followers and 2 tweets suddenly represents all of Gamergate. Fuck that noise.
Oh god, yeah. I hate that shit with a passion. You get this one random person that nobody has heard of, nobody pays attention to,
Yeah.
and yet somehow they're a major supporter. It's like,
I mean, because that's the thing, to shill Birmingham a bit more, because that's what Shemmy pays me for with his body.
It's so.
It's true. It's all true. No. But like, that's the thing. We're going down there, right? The only people I want to be responsible for when I'm down there is me and my little brother, right? And I think when we're looking at the hashtag, it's kind of that whole thing of the only people you're responsible for in that hashtag is you, because it's a hashtag you are using. So for people to go, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm a major part of Gamergate, it's kind of like, really? You're a major part of a hashtag?
well,
Okay.
it's kind of become this weird thing where you have Gamergate the hashtag, and then you have Gamergate the community. It's kind of hard to say you don't have a community now. You have people identifying with this ideal of being a gamer involved in it.
See, this is the thing. I would argue it's a community within the gaming community. I wouldn't say it's specifically a Gamergate community, but
Yeah.
I may be wrong on that. That's just one man's opinion.
No, I think you're right. It's being called a Gamergate community, but it's really just gaming community.
Yeah, well, it's the gaming community that's come together that was really pissed off at the journalists, because my mate's a gamer and he plays PC games a lot all the time, but he just looked at this shit. I told him what was going on. He's like, nah, fuck that, man. That's really shitty, but I just don't want to be involved in that bullshit. It's fucking retarded.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically I keep telling him what's going on and shit, and he's like, it's good that you're actually doing something, but I just can't be arsed doing something about it, because it just sounds like a fucking clusterfuck.
Well,
He's right, but at the end of the day, if no one does something about it, then games are going to be a clusterfuck. Basically, I want, as I said before, I'm wanting. I don't think Gamergate's over. It is over to get the journalists to do shit. We know they're not going to fucking do it. So basically, what we can do now is just stay here and keep the volume up. Kind of hold the line, keep the volume up until developers and stuff stop being scared and actually come forward. That's what we need to do. Just keep the line until we get a lot of fucking developers coming on and saying, look.
Well, there's the thing, right? On Facebook, someone posted a picture, a link the other day, earlier today, could have been, I don't know, I haven't slept, but it was about that article in the Seattle Times, and it was basically lots of devs from rather big name companies shitting on the quote unquote star of the article, going, what the fuck has this person done in the industry? Why are they in an article again? Are they provoking trolls to try and get more Patreon money?
Where was this?
In the Seattle Times. If you just have a search for it in Twitter, it'll come up.
I'm going to look for it myself. That sounds good.
I'm going to say it's one of those people that we refer to as literally who.
Wait.
Well, I know about the Seattle Times article, but the reaction I didn't know about.
Yeah. There is a picture. I don't have it to hand, unfortunately, but I saw it earlier. I was like, nice.
Wait, where did you get it? I need this picture.
I literally just saw it on my feed on Twitter.
God damn it. We'll go back to your feed, capture the fucking picture, and send it.
Bro, I'm following too many people. Don't give me that shit. Right? Not only that, but my feed got absolutely fucked when I had a conversation with Adam Baldwin the other day. So,
look, your feed. I've got nothing to do with it. Your mouse clicking abilities and your copy paste abilities have.
No, the fact that I got fucking right. I was saying to the guys, if I was a fucking social justice type, I'd have been shouting dogpiling to the fucking cows come home. Right? Fucking, because I said about Target changing everything to gender neutral, right? And what I'd said was it's a silly idea because, you know, these behaviours of picking these toys are not
Wait,
from the marketing, yeah?
I think I've just found the article brilliant. So it's Zoe Quinn,
Mhm.
yet again, and it's loads of social justice warrior bullshit. And
Yeah.
that game she made, my dick could make one better. So she's not even part of the gaming industry, as far as
No.
I'm concerned.
That's what devs are saying on the comments, though. I think it's from someone's Facebook feed rather than on the article itself. But basically, devs are fucking her over and going, "Who is this? What the fuck is this?"
Good, because it's about time. Because that's what gamers have been saying for fucking ages. Like,
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, it's basically the same reaction we're having to Felicia Day right now.
Well, I that's going to start me off. Hey, Mike, go ahead.
Like, here's the thing. I don't dislike Felicia Day. I think she's misled, and I think it's going to blow up in her face. Just as the fact that she's saying Gamergate have harassed her from tweets that are 2 years old, and a tweet from someone in anti-Gamergate will get found out and passed on. You know, when we've been to Airplay, and when people go, well, actually, maybe these people are right, and the general public, aka the normies, kind of go, well, these people were right, she's going to look ridiculous.
Well, that's the thing, right? One minute it's 4chan that doxed her in 2003, and the next minute it was Gamergate that done it.
Exactly. And the normies are going to wake up to that, and the general fans of sci-fi and gaming and everything else are going to go, fuck off. Especially when my only real acting job was nearly 20 years ago, if not more, Wheaton decides to give you shit for not fucking sucking a dick enough.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that? The picture with Felicia Day and that dick and someone else, and he had chin in his fist, looking all adorningly at her and stuff. I was like, oh my god, man.
He looked at her like I look at a good steak, man. It's fucking ridiculous.
It looked. I don't know what I would call that. It just looked awful.
It concerns me, right? And here's why. I don't even look at my firstborn child that way. What the fuck is wrong with that man? I'm fairly certain I didn't look at her that way when she was born and I was looking at her for the first time. I mean, I was weeping at the time, but that's not the fucking point. I still didn't look like a fucking lovesick puppy. You know? Fuck's sake.
Bad, man. I was like
here's something that I think really needs to be considered that you just brought up with Airplay. Airplay is going, if it goes right and we don't end up basically just sitting there defending ourselves, but we push our points, it's going to do some good. But we need to help push that happened, make people aware that happened, and not just in our circles, not just through Milo, not just through Niche Gamer, etc., or even Highland Arrow, but get other sites to look at this.
Well, see, you say that, right? But who? Like, that's why we've got Twitter, because Twitter pushes it out to the normies.
Fair shake before, they might be interested in something like this.
Forbes will do it.
Yes, yes. I know Eric would definitely.
Yes, he will. He is very neutral. I appreciate his stance on it, because I think he's the most neutral person ever. Like, he's neutral on both sides.
Yeah, Derek's a good guy. Sometimes he thinks a bit highly of himself with regards to his intelligence, but the man knows his onions and he won't take any shit.
No, I think he's the man. He's the one in the gamer. He's the most mainstream gamer-ish journalist that's actually kind of sees what's going on. It's neutral, if you see what I'm saying. So
yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's paying attention to this. And that I think if he puts it in Forbes, he does an article on the SGP, what's it, SJP, isn't it?
SPJ.
SPJ, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's the thing. You've got to remember that a lot of the people that are going are what is it? Word. Come on, help me out. Journalists. There we go. Fucking hell, that took a
I'm
while.
not a journalist, man. Well,
No, the guys that are going to the SPJ meet are journalists. That's the thing. All the guests that are going that are not the panelists, for the most part, that are journalists.
well, we'll find out, because I'm not sure, man. I'm not like, you can call them journalists, but
Well, you've got to remember, they're the real journalists, not the bullshit that we've been dealing with.
are they? Because like the BBC says they have journalists as well, and like
You make a good point.
not right. So like, are they looking? See, the problem I have with journalists at the moment, right, is all of them are looking for their narrative, all of them. And it was like, oh, women are being harassed on the internet, so let's go with that one. And they were like, hey, how about Gamergate and stuff? And they were like, well, that they went to the two sides and went, oh no, ethics and journalism and game journalism's like, nah, no one cares about that. Fuck off. We'll go with this story about harassing women.
Yeah.
So, like, that doesn't help anyone.
No, but then you've got to remember these guys. So look at something like Watergate, right? Most journalists were going with whatever, what's his face, Nixon was saying, right? But then you've got Woodward and Bernstein that go, well, hey guys, we've actually got this story that shows you're all corrupt as motherfuckers, and we're going to run that. And that's hopefully what we're going to see here is these journalists going, well, hold on a minute, we've been given this shit narrative here, but we've got this one that the gaming industry's press is completely corrupt. That's an $80 billion industry that we can make look ridiculous.
But everyone knows that. Like, it's always been corrupt. It wasn't it was badly corrupted by...
No, but there's a difference between...
This difference. The difference is that now they're actually pushing a political agenda.
That is it, exactly.
Like,
yeah, payola, that is to say taking some advertising money to promote a game, we can all see coming. We can all see where it's coming from, and that, fine, that's going to happen. I can just about deal with that. But pushing a political message is where you draw the line and go, no, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because that's the thing. For payola, they've got to announce it now. Yeah, they can't just put in a paid promotion for, say, GTA 5 without having a big-ass note on it saying, this is a paid promotion for GTA 5. They're not supposed to, anyway.
Yeah.
See, like, no, but every time I was reading reviews and stuff, I always had that in the back of my mind, right? If you see what I'm saying. It's like, like he's making the game sound better than it really should.
Oh yeah, definitely. But that's the thing. Everyone had that in the back of their mind. They always knew that there was potentially some advertising shit that was coming into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just look how people used to regard IGN for years.
Yeah. But when these people are sneaking in the political ideologies and having these backroom deals about what they will and won't promote, regardless of the advertising money or anything else, just this doesn't fit my ideology, so it's not getting promoted anywhere with any of my friends. Fuck that bullshit.
Right. Exactly. I am just trying to... We should stop the hangout now and make everyone go to the website. I think.
Done.